Now to the build-up to the Democratic National Convention.
It's only 6 days away. We have team coverage on how the city will handle an extra 50,000 people, from public transportation to your safety.
Let's begin with Chris Tye on the security beat. Chris?
On the same day, a federal judge ruled in favor of the city and against DNC protesters, saying that the protest route the city had laid out does meet First Amendment standards. City leaders met for the last time ahead of next week's convention, promising things are all set for a safe week.
CBD is the best in the world. I'm proud to tell you we are ready.
To prove their readiness,
it's all interconnected.
Dozens of agency bosses from the FBI to CTA opening their doors to us for this tabletop exercise aimed at keeping Chicago's business centers, waterways, and transportation assets safe. For weeks, we've seen the yellow and red security perimeter maps around the United Center and McCormick Place. Now that the fences are up, CPD making sure they have live updates on both facilities, using pod cameras to ensure both attendees and protesters are safe.
I'm not going to go into every little detail about what's going on around that location. We have eyes and ears on everything that we possibly can in that location.
Police Superintendent Larry Snelling promising neighborhoods outside DNC areas will remain policed. And that protesters are encouraged to be seen and heard near the UC, but there are lines that can't be crossed.
We want people to exercise their First Amendment rights. We will protect them while they're doing that, but we will not guarantee someone that we're not going to make arrests if they start to act violently or commit crimes.
As questions linger over whether more migrant buses will be sent from Texas and how many protesters will descend upon Chicago, we wanted to know what concern point rose above the rest.
What's the singular question you'd like to have an answer to today that we can't know until next week?
Well, nothing gives me a pause. I think, there will be traffic delays, but that's Chicago. We always have traffic delays.
And for those that live and work in the city of Chicago, organizers are saying you can live your life as normal, just pack a little extra time. CPD leaders now for 2 days have said a lot has been made of the 1968 convention in Chicago, but not as much spent on a very successful 1996 Democratic convention held in this very building. At the United Center, Chris Tye, CBS News, Chicago.